What's up, everybody? It's the Digital World Podcast, and here I'm bringing you something very interesting because this could tie into CBDCs, and this is what I want to present to you. It says Biden's Treasury Department declares IRS will monitor transactions of all U.S. accounts over $600. Tyrannical move would allow federal government to also snoop on all crypto and cash app transactions in violation of the Fourth Amendment. Now that's crazy, okay? Because that means you literally can't do much without getting flagged for anything. It says this proposal would create a comprehensive financial account information reporting regime. Financial institutions will report data on financial accounts and then information return. The annual return will report gross inflows and outflows with a breakdown for physical cash transactions with a foreign account and transfers to and from another account with the same owner. This requirement would apply to all business and personal accounts from financial institutions, including bank, loan, and investment accounts, with the exception of accounts below a low de minimis gross flow threshold of $600 or fair market value of $600. And this will also apply to crypto asset exchanges and custodians. Folks, I am telling you, the times we're living in are not a joke. Some people say, nah, man, that'll never happen. There's no way. But there's no way until it does happen. And there's a strong push for CBDCs coming our way. And one of the concerns is if we go into an all digital society and we don't have cash, then let's say they impose negative interest rates on our accounts. Well, the first thing people would do if there was cash is, well, I'd just rather hold cash and not earn any interest on it than have it diminished. And next time I go into my bank account, I have less money. So, with that being said, well, how do you get everyone to comply with what you want to do? Well, you create a digital system, a society in which every transaction is digital. And if you create an account with the Federal Reserve and now they have full and sole custody and control of these dollars, they can see every transaction in real time. And now, if the Treasury Department is declaring that the IRS are going to monitor all transactions over $600, what kind of privacy will you have? You might say, I don't even spend that much. There's once in a while I go on a spending spree, but nah, I don't worry about it. Most of my transactions are under $600. That's not the point. The point is personal liberties and freedoms are under attack. And I don't know how else to say this. And this is not this is something to kind of awaken you guys. And everything is happening right before your eyes. There's this saying that if you boil the frog too fast, it'll jump out. But if you boil it slowly, it won't jump out. It'll stay in. It'll boil to death. We can't allow ourselves to be boiled slowly. Aside from everything that's out, and I don't care what side of the fence you are, but you have to acknowledge that when you relinquish your freedoms, you're not getting them back. When you allow for the government to go ahead and take control over your liberties, that's a very dangerous path to go through. Now, Ronald Reagan, in one of his famous speeches, actually said the 9 scariest words in the English language are, I am from the government and I'm here to help. Okay? Now, gotta pay attention and I'm presenting this information because I want you guys to also be aware of this stuff because it's something that affects all of us. And once you start allowing for the government or the IRS, whatever it is, to come snooping on every single transaction. Now, this is a step forward. it's anything over 600. But what's to say that sooner or later they don't say, oh, we're monitoring every transaction, and if you buy this, or that, you'll be flagged. There's a limit. And also, they can say there's a limit onto what you can buy and how much you can buy. This is not a time to take this as something that's just going to pass by, because it's not. A lot of things are happening, and we need to be aware of these things, okay? Because all of this affects our investments, and it relates to our investments, and this is why I'm doing it. Because at one point or another, when you go to an exchange and are trying to take out profits, you could be flagged if it's over $600. Now, that's the kind of stuff we're dealing with. And what if they put a hold on your account, and then you have to go deal with a lot of other legalities? Stuff you have to think about, folks. I'm not saying, try to be anonymous and do all these, illegal transactions. No. Because you're within your rights. You're investing in an asset. Okay? And it's important that you're able to not be flagged for something when you're dealing with your own money. Now, this is the kind of stuff we're dealing with. I hope this episode has brought you some value. Like and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you think this is okay? Or do you think this is one step closer to tyranny? This is the Digital World Podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.